What is up, everyone, and welcome back to part 9 of Fallout 4. I hope you guys are liking this series so far. We're slowly but surely getting there, guys. I hope everyone's having a wonderful Christmas. Let's get into it, guys. They're trying to tease me with the magazines. I swear to God, all I want is a damn magazine. And they keep shoving them in my face. Virgil! Hi, Virgil!
Don't you have work to be doing?
Yes, I do, sir. I will be off to it.
Protect and serve.
If there's a death claw out here, I'm gonna shit myself. Alright, where do they want us to go? Let me quickly check. You would think I'd get used to it by now, right? And this time I know where we're going.
Desdemona.
Ah, the Courser Killer returns. And what brings you back here?
I do not want to be known as that, my fucking goodness.
I need to build a signal interceptor to get into
There's
the
a Courser
Institute.
Killers here.
Even if one
Thank
of my
you
own
very
agents
much,
told me
Des.
that, I'd
Thank
be
you.
skeptical. And from a stranger? Listen, you're obviously talented. I believe you'd be a great asset to our organization. So, prove it. Run the op with Deacon. If everything checks out, then we can talk about this plan of yours.
You
I don't
didn't see
actually even
anything
know if I should be
suspicious
going
coming
here,
in, right?
to be honest. I had 3 options. I could have gone anywhere. I probably should have gone to the
Desdemona.
Minutemen.
We'll
But you know
file
what?
out separately after you leave. Best not to
Fuck
attract
it.
attention here.
Wait, okay, so what do you want? Oh, am I meant to just like talk to Nick, just staring into myself? Am I meant to just like invite all of them? Am I meant to talk to all of them? What am I meant to do here?
Hope you didn't mind the reception. When you tango with the Institute, you gotta be careful when someone new gets on the dance floor.
Your leader was just being cautious.
We know we're all on the same team.
Exactly. Kind of killed our chance at a friendly first impression, though. But it's all good now. I vouched for you. Nobody got shot. Still, I would consider it a close personal favor if you didn't sell us out to the Institute. Thanks.
So tell me, why did you vouch for me?
In our little outfit, it's my job to know things. And with everything you've done, it's clear you're capable. A dangerous enemy. And I'm betting, a valuable ally.
Don't worry, I'll keep your secret.
That's what I want to hear. So Dez wants me to make you a tourist. That's what we call someone who helps out with the odd job here and there. What a waste. I'm just gonna come out and say this. The railroad needs you.
You got my attention.
I got a job. Too big for me, just perfect for the two of us. You help me out, we turn a few heads, and then Dez invites you into the fold. Then, if you get into a bind and need some help, your buddies in the railroad got your back.
Sign me up then.
Perfecto. Let's meet up at the old freeway outside of Lexington. I'll fill you in once you get there.
I wonder if I need all of the help. I wonder if I need to talk to literally all of them. I probably should, just for the hell of hey.
Geiger counter doing cartwheels too?
I freaking love the
What do you
storms
need,
in those games.
I have plans here to build a signal interceptor that can get me inside the Institute.
The Institute? Why in the world would you want to mess around with them?
They kidnapped my baby.
Damn. That's some bad business. Even for them. We'll give you whatever help we can. Don't worry about that. Now, assuming you could build this thing, what exactly does it do?
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. This machine can hijack their signal and send me instead.
Teleportation? For real? Wow. That would explain a lot about how the Institute manages to operate. If anyone can make heads or tails of those plans, it'd be Sturgis. I haven't found anything yet that he couldn't build or fix. Here's where they are. I hope you can help
Nice,
them.
thanks for that, Preston.
We've got to show people they can count on the Minutemen again.
Yeah, I swear talking to the Minutemen is what you're just meant to do, because you have everyone here.
What's going on?
Preston thought you might be able to figure out these plans for me.
Sure thing. Let's see what you've got.
Here you go.
Wow, what a mess. Looks like, encrypted RF transmissions. Okay, so that gets routed through... What the hell? Teleportation. This is some pretty crazy shit. You sure it's for real?
It's real. I got it from an ex-Institute scientist.
Seriously? I didn't know you could be an ex-Institute anything and still be breathing. Anyway, the eggheads never think about the nuts and bolts of actually making something work. But, looks like it's all here. Yeah, I'm gonna need some time to study this thing. The handwriting's pretty hard to make out.
Fair
But,
enough.
you can get started on what he calls a stabilized reflector platform. It'll need some pretty high-grade metals, but it's basically not that different than the lining of a jet engine or something like that.
Good work, Sturgis.
Well, don't thank me yet. I think I got the gist of it, but it's gonna take some time to work out the details of some of the hairier sections. Here's a list of what you'll need for the first piece. I'm pretty sure we've got all that at Sanctuary, if you want to build it there. While you're working on that, I'll get busy figuring out how to actually build the rest of this thing. Keep in mind, I can already see this is gonna take a crazy amount of juice. Like if you
Oh,
had a
yeah.
spare nuclear reactor handy, we could probably use it. And it's going to be big. So find a nice open building site with lots of power available.
Don't even worry, I've got the perfect spot. Prepped and ready to go.
Hey, Sturgis.
How's it going? Did you find a good spot to build your signal interceptor?
Yeah, ready to build the rest of it.
Good. I think I got a handle on this crazy contraption. At least as much as I can tell. Until we actually try to build it, here's a list of 3 things that may be harder to find. I think I'll be able to pull together everything else we're gonna need. I'll meet you over at the building site and see if we can actually make this thing work. Once we got everything in place, we'll have to hook it all up to the same power grid.
Wait, what does that mean? Does that mean like connecting these to that? Woo! We did it! Not gonna lie, this is the first time I've ever been able to make it. This is my second ever playthrough, you guys know that. The first time, it took me so long, I had to Google like where to find the parts and stuff. But we fucking made it, like first go. Look at that. Dude, I'm like a proud fucking mom.
Everything looks good on my end.
Look at my baby.
See if this thing actually works.
Hell yeah I am, let's do it.
Let's do this.
You sure? Okay. Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform. I'll start scanning for an
Too
institute signal
easy.
to lock onto. Then, I fire her up and we see what happens.
Let's see what happens. Bye, Nick. Loves ya.
Pete, I don't blame you.
Let's do it. Nah,
Okay.
my feet are warm as fuck.
Hold
Let's do it.
real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam. I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute, and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay. Scanning for the Institute signal. Tracking RF. And... got it. Hold on to your butt.
Whoa. Let's go. Check my quest and see what I'm meant to be doing right now, because I have no idea. Insert. Oh, right. Okay. Wait, I already forgot which one we're meant to. Network scanner. Okay, sorry. Here we go. That should be better.
Hello.
Hello?
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The
Busted.
Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
This is a fancy elevator. I like it.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished, But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
This is really dramatic and super sci-fi. Oh my goodness. Hello?
Don't have the key. Shaun?
Huh? Yes, I'm Shaun.
Shaun? Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
Shaun, it's me. I'm your mom.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Shaun, Daddy's gone, but I'm here. Mommy's here now.
What's going on? Father? Father!
Shh. It'll be okay, Shaun. Mommy's here now.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Please, Shaun. I'm your mother. To talk to me. Just open the door.
Father? Father, help me! She's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
SHAUN. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but
What
disappointing.
the fuck?
The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Father. That's your name? Your title?
Father is my unofficial title. It's what I've come to mean to the people of the Institute. Just as you are a parent to your son. To SHAUN.
Just help me understand what's going on here.
I promised answers, and answers you shall have. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am SHAUN. I am your son.
Come on. That's crazy.
I assure you, I am completely sane and entirely honest. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality, and here I am. Raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
They stole you. Kidnapped you. It wasn't right.
I
Right,
really should have
wrong,
taken off my fucking mask
irrelevant.
before I did this.
It
I wish
was
we could be talking
necessary.
face to face.
The Institute believed humanity's future depended on it. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you?
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
That's crazy.
Sean. It's really you.
It
Why
really
wouldn't he
is.
look for us?
I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Why didn't you look for us?
Your father.
I wish I could ask him that.
He never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to him was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems what happened to him was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
I don't want to go into it with the whole you used him shit. Look, I don't even know. I don't even know what to say.
Kellogg was... Let's just say he was more complex than you might think.
After what he's done, I'm surprised to hear you say that.
Not gonna
The
lie, I've already
Institute took
forgotten
advantage of
everything.
Kellogg's vicious
I've
nature.
forgotten
I will
everything.
freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Every time I hear Kellogg's name, I just think of the cereal. So it's like anytime I hear Kellogg, I don't remember any of his lore. I'm just thinking of the fucking cereal.
So, you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. what's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
They need your help, Shaun. It's rough up there, to say the least.
Oh, we've tried that. Surprised? The Institute once tried to help create a stabilized Commonwealth government. It ended in bickering, infighting. It was a disaster. No. We look after our own now. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Maybe. I don't know. This is so much to take in.
I know. And I am sorry. You have been through so much in such a short time. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
I don't know what to do.
I realize that. It's why I'm trying to help you. I hope that you can see that rationally. The Institute is the only thing left in the world that is worth being part of. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
All right.
Thank you. The Institute is now your home as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
You know what? He's my child. Let's just fucking live with him. There's nowhere else for me to be in the wasteland, right? So may as well give it a go. I can't believe everything has led to this. Okay, we should check and see what quests we have now, just in case. Meet the leaders and such. Oh, we'll go meet the leaders.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. If you ask me, they were built pretty well.
I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
Hey, Doc.
Go.
They
All
weren't
set.
kidding. You
Unit,
really
you can
are
return
here.
to duty.
Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the Facilities Division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
I'm not on board with anything.
No? And yet here you are, poking around. One might find that suspicious. If you're not planning on staying, I'd recommend keeping your hands to yourself. Wouldn't want to give the impression you're up to something. And consider having another talk with SHAUN. He really is anxious to have you with us. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the facilities division, I'm happy to discuss it.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Goodbye, then. Thanks again.
Of course.
No, the protocol, sir. Authorized.
Greetings, ma'am. I am seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some heads together.
Glad you made it.
Carry on, ma'am.
Targeting package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me. Send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much
We're all
the other
looking forward
departments.
to working with
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see.
Doc?
So, here you are. Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
No problems here.
Good to hear. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
If the synths want to be free, you should let them.
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping? That matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
Literally with a gun, bro.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Very well.
I'm taking that fucking shit off.
Nothing to report, ma'am.
No visible reaction to the K-14 combat. We'll start with this.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
This is day 8 of Trial 6. The last week has been very productive but exhausting. I think we'll need a break after this. Benet has done some really marvelous work with the personality mesh. It's almost too good. The responses map almost identically to expectations, some of the most lifelike I've seen. Of course, it's not really SHAUN. None of his memories are in there. That, even now, would be a step too far. It's starting to have an effect on the team, I think. I know I've been caught up in the moment once or twice. Just a second or two, forgetting that he's not a real boy. Still, I think we'll need to consider restricting him to the lab only for the moment. I'm well aware that others are put off by his presence. If I were slightly more arrogant, I might consider that a sign of success.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
Don't worry. I promise I won't get in your way.
Thank you, I do appreciate that. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you. I'm sure that will come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
All right.
Is it true food supplement 77 is being discontinued?
Time to examine my latest reports on batch 274.
Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operations at Warwick. He's eager
Oh my
to get
god,
that going.
this place
so I've
is
had
so
to put everything else
cute.
to
I'm
one
just
side.
trying to run through the
Wonder
story
how
to be
Warwick
honest.
family
But oh my
is doing.
god, look at the little...
Wally must be
What the
close to
fuck? What?
Dr. Holdren's Scent Gorilla project is showing promising results.
What? I've been in this room before. I've never
So
seen
you
this.
were
What?
there the day the bombs fell.
What?
Terrifying.
Noah's Ark in here. Holy crap, do you got any other fucking animals lying around? What the fuck?
After all,
Hi, Doc.
how can we hope
Welcome.
to redefine
So good to
mankind
have you
if we
here.
can't even hold
Dr.
on to
Clayton
our own
Holdren,
humanity?
head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
I look forward to learning more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here.
No.
As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
With hard work and ingenuity, any challenge can be overcome. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm not sure. Right now I'm just trying to keep an open mind.
It's a big decision, I know. But it's also a rare and important opportunity. No need to rush to judgment. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around.
I just don't
Or
actually
if you
know if I
prefer,
agree with
I'd
the
be happy to answer any
Institute's
questions
views or
you might
not, to
have.
be honest.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Take care
Because
then.
after speaking to the dude before this one, he said some things that were a little alarming to me. I can't remember what they are. I'll write it in like a text right now, when I'm editing. But yeah, I don't know, it's a little alarming. I don't know if I stand for it really. Okay, we're done here, so I wonder what's next.
I wish you could have known Father as we have.
I mean, technically it came out of the hoo-ha of my character, so I would know him better than you guys, but I guess because it has been 60 years, who fucking knows, actually? Who even knows?
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
I'm fucking unsure.
First things first. How do I get back to the surface?
The same
Oh,
way you
that
got
is
in, of
not
course.
the
You are not
fucking
a
answer
prisoner
I thought it would be.
You may come and go as you please. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind, redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind
I don't
and
understand
body
when he was
attempting to
talking
wrestle with
about the
something
synth
approaching free will
being helpful
can
or
be a
something, trying
recipe
to
for
help the
chaos.
community and, fuck, what's it called? The Commonwealth? Yeah, how he said they were trying to help the Commonwealth. I don't understand that. What's the law on that? Are there any quests to do with that? I want to know more about it. How did Sean and the Institute actually try to help the Commonwealth? And why does everyone in the Commonwealth hate them? And Good Neighbor.
Are you following?
Everyone hates the Institute. I need to look into this more. I wonder if there's any quests.
If the synths are intelligent and self-aware, then they have a right to free will.
However closely they may approximate human behavior, they are still our creations. When
Why
you
did they
see what I
create
have
them
to show
then?
you,
And
I
why
think
are they
you'll
running
agree
away
that
from
we
you
know
guys?
what is best
And why'd
for
you
our
create
synths.
more of
The
them
rogue
that are
synth
like
has
higher
taken over the
quality
Raider
to go
gang
get
in
the ones that run
Libertalia.
away from you?
His
It makes
memories
no
have been
sense,
erased,
man.
and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
Who erased his memories? And why?
Those idealistic radicals who call themselves the Railroad are behind it. We'll deal with them in time. But right now, the priority is to reclaim that synth before more harm is done. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how I got in here. How the fuck am I meant to get out? I'm gonna try and retrace my steps. Right. Maybe this is not what I was meant to do. So, how about we just fast travel? Oh wait. Did I get what that dude needed from here? Virgil? He wanted something from here, didn't he? Did I get what he wanted? Did I get what he wanted? Okay, that was a shit show trying to do all of that I just did. Did I get Virgil's shit? No, I didn't. So why do I not have a quest to go get Virgil's stuff? He wanted me to get something for him. And I didn't get it. Unless I will, like, get it soon. But, shit, I teleported right here, man. Nick! I hope that I can get it. Dude, I don't want to break my promise. I told him I'd get it, and I feel really bad about it.
What's up?
Here's that holotape you gave me. Full of Institute data. I hope.
Well, all right. I'll start digging into this and see if I can make heads or tails of it.
The Institute isn't our enemy, remember.
I know, but it never hurts to be prepared. Just in case they decide the Commonwealth isn't big enough for the both of us. All the good stuff on here is going to be encrypted. So the first job is to see if I can crack it. After that, well, I'll have to see what I've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe.
Really quickly, I'm just gonna check what all the main storylines are for, like, story quests are for this. So give me a second, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna check all the quests that I have really quick. Okay, this is one of them, so let's do this. Contemplating whether I should do it or not. I'm just like, oh, do you know what, fuck it. There's a little area I think over here I can get up, so I'm gonna do it. I wonder if I got Nick or not. I feel like Nick is just doing his own thing in his own world. He has no idea. I have no idea.
And they're off! Iron Maiden's out to an early lead, but Piece of Junk's right behind. Old Rusty's as steady as ever. Let's give him a hand, huh? This is one hell of a race! It's another great day out here.
I'm gonna pop a save really quick because I have not done that in a while.
The track. Remember, we've got new bots in the list for tomorrow. It's gonna be a great race.
I'm ready to move in, ma'am.
You must be the courser I'm supposed to meet.
Yes, ma'am. Designation X688. I've already neutralized the perimeter guard. Just give the word, and we can start the assault on the main flotilla.
So long as he doesn't start eyeing me up for reclamation, it'd probably be good to have another gun on our side.
All right, let's go.
Right behind you, ma'am.
I'm guessing I'm fighting those people. That's so fucked up. Are you fucking serious? This guy. What the fucking fuck? Oh. Oh. Are you serious? Look, I don't know what's going on anymore.
This race is really heating up.
That's it.
I just got my nails done and trying to shoot and save and everything is so freaking difficult. I'm having to use the side of my fingers. Oh, I keep hearing that freaking bomb thing. It's making me go crazy. I don't know where I'm going to go. I'm meant to be going in that. I feel like I'm going the whole opposite way. And you know what, from this point on, I might just clip up until I figure out where the fuck I'm gonna be. Alright, we
Hold
made
up
it.
a moment, ma'am. There's something important I need to tell you.
I'm listening.
I'm going to give you B592's reset code. If he hears the code phrase, it'll reset his cognitive processes and make him docile. You'll need to say B592, initialize back.
Military business only.
Can't talk while I'm on duty.
What?
Engaging target.
Oh my fucking god, what is this?
Excellent.
Another victory for the Brotherhood.
Bro, yeah, can you guys fuck off now and disappear? Go away. Go away, go away, let him die.
Out there.
Oh my god. They're gonna keep going. What are they doing? What are they doing?
Standing down. Back off, civilian. Wait, what was that? Target located.
Can I just leave or like? Do I actually have
Mission accomplished.
to do some shit with you? I don't even know. They can just fight it out. I don't give a fuck. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in one of my videos, but it's like when you become friends with all the factions, they'll all fight each other and just leave you alone. It's so freaking confusing.
You're not here. Oh, shit. Well done. Very impressive. Just like me.
don't know what's going on. I don't know if my whole person is fucked up or what's going on. Oh. What is going on? What the actual fuck is going on? Bro, so is that it? Nick, what's going on? Return to father, bitch. I don't even know what the fuck's going on. I didn't know I could just fast travel to the Institute. I thought I had to go back to my sanctuary and jump on that thing and then go. I'm so confused, man. What's even happening?
Father's work has been a real inspiration.
I'm glad to see you return safely. I know the task was difficult, but I needed you to see firsthand how dangerous a rogue synth can be.
The Institute created that synth.
I mean,
So the Institute
literally.
is responsible for what it does.
I
Fuck,
disagree.
now I'm wearing an ugly
A
ass
synth is
cage
no
on my
more
head.
inherently evil.
I look
than
like
a
I'm in
handgun.
fucking Saw.
When a man dies by gunshot, is the weapon's maker blamed? Of course not. The blame rightly falls on he who pulled the trigger. Yes, we created the synth. But whether they intended to or not, the Railroad's agents turned it into a killer. But enough about that. The task is done. And you've returned our synth safely to us. I couldn't have hoped for a better outcome. Well done. While you were away, I had quarters prepared for you. You'll find all the basic necessities, as well as a generous stock of arms and equipment. Go and have a look. I think you'll be quite pleased.
Alright everyone, we're going to end this episode here of part 9 of Fallout 4. I hope you guys have been enjoying it so far, and we'll continue in the next one.